you could drop it with a, I don't know, a compactor or a sweeper arm or something like that. Or you could use the, you could actually have your water sieve above it and use the output from your water sieve to do it, because water sieves output polluted dirt. So there is that. That's essentially a build. It's a bit slapdash, but it gives you the idea. You use your aquatuner output, send it elsewhere, then cool the water that your aquatuner's in via another means, and that's the only way you can really use them now. You could do it with like an AETN as well. You could use gas power to cool it or something like that, but you'd need a lot of energy to do it. It takes quite a lot of energy to cool down an aquatuner. Greetings from Bavaria, Jack the Ripper. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the follow again. How the devil are you? I forgot to cancel these excess gas pipes. Let's get rid of you. Okay, so this is pretty much done now. Let's get all this shit swept out. And we'll leave this stuff for now, I think. So we'll need to build out this way. We can start clearing out this stuff though. Getting this built. So we can access this from both sides, so why not? I hope it helps, Belazanio. It's hard to sort of explain things when you've not got it running in your base, but we'll probably end up building something like that at some point. For now, I've just been using this slush geyser power for all of our cooling where we've needed it, which is pretty much just our oxygen production. We've used Weezeworts for most other things, in fairness. Putting in these temp shift plates definitely seems to have helped down here. We are still getting this pillar of cooling, but it's better than it was. It's better than it was. Okay. So I'm going to dig all this shit out and then we'll map out what we're going to do here. Who's dying? Oh, for fuck's sake. In fact, come up here. Jesus. Okay, we've capped these off now at least. We've got shitloads of natural gas out in the atmosphere, but meh. It is what it is. On a plus note, our shine bugs have grown up, which is amazing. So hopefully we should start getting some eggs and stuff once this one's tame. How are our jobs looking? We're gonna have loads of people level up all at the same sort of time, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, you're very welcome, Larkin. No problem at all, mate. GG, how's it going, mate? Good evening. How's Annie been today? Pretty fine, mate. We're just plodding on, doing about 20 different jobs all at once, as is normally the case. But no, we're getting on all right, mate. We're getting on okay. We're getting there. I'm actually going to deconstruct these now, I think. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to get my stuff out. I'm not going to be able to put any liquid in here. Do that. Beautiful, this is now done. Just need to get this tile done and I can get this squared off on the outside then. I saw the clip on Discord. How's the storage compactor with millions of seeds doing? To be honest, it didn't have that many seeds in it. It wasn't even a massive amount of seeds. It's only this many. It's 1,693. It could have been 20,000. So, it'd be fine. It's just a bit of a weird bug. Bit of a weird one. Actually, we'll do this with a 6. I kind of want my dupes to come up here and build this from the outside. So we'll do something like this and start getting all this tidied as well. Get all this crap dug out. It's going to be a germ nightmare in here, to be honest, but yeah, we'll be okay. That was a mistake. You guys are stuck. That was a huge mistake. Oh, my pipe's died. What's the next or current animal you're ranching? We've just started with shine bugs. We were down to our last 2 shine bug eggs, so I wanted to make sure we didn't kill them off like entirely. I did not want to extinctify them. So that's what we're doing at the minute. Yeah, I think I want to do. I want to get my squeaky puffed, and I also want to get our slicksters up and running, and I want to get some molten slicksters. And then I don't know what types of shine bugs we'll do yet. I've not fully decided, but we'll probably try and get as many of the different types done as we can. I like the idea of, you know, at least giving it a good go. It seems crazy not to try. So is this going to be our crude oil? I don't know how I want to run this pipe. Can't quite decide. I've no idea where petroleum gens and stuff are going to be yet, but I kind of need to decide if I'm going to build this room. So we'll carry on getting this finished and built. What is that black fluid? In the hydrogen rooms, this will be liquid CO2. The rest of the stuff everywhere is just oil. This is liquid CO2 because we left some in the room and it's just cooled basically. Right, the only problem with doing this build, how I was planning on doing it, is if my liquid levels drop in this tank below a certain level, the whole thing stops fucking working. So, I'm going to change my automation a little bit and that should fix it. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Sorry, I had a momentary lapse and didn't really realise what I was doing. You should go up there. I never normally build overpressure tanks for crude oil, so I don't know the best way to do it with this layout that I normally do. Because my plan was to fill this with oil and then drop some liquid in here to bug the vent. But if my liquid levels drop below a certain level, then the whole thing grinds to a halt. So maybe I need a hydro sensor here. That would fix it, I think. I think that would fix it. I thought everyone used the naphtha stuff for all kinds of tricks. Not really, Bascop. Naphtha's still not been fully implemented into the game. It's still a bit of a broken element. Does some weird behaviours that it shouldn't do. So I generally try to avoid using it. We used it like a fair bit when it first was in the game. Or it was first possible when plastic was first brought in. But honestly, I don't trust it. I've seen it do some very weird things. So until it gets fully introduced as an element, I don't want to touch naphtha. It's shite, basically. Can't do the overpressurized thing with water. How do you mean, sorry? Well, no, I want this tank to be able to get massive. I want to collect all this oil from down here. Like, I want to gather all this oil up. So no, it kind of needs to be able to be big. And all I'd have to do is say above 870. Why is my number lock not working? That should be fine then. Remember back in the day when the best way of getting rid of CO2 was freezing it? Totally, GG. Made loads of builds freezing CO2. Totally. Yeah, I think this will be fine. I was tempted to fill in these tiles, but I don't know if I'll bother. I don't think we'll need to. If I use my automation properly, I don't think I'll need to. If I do have to, and I fuck something up, I'll just break into it later. It should be fine though. What do you mean one tile above the floor, Mex? What are you talking about? Sorry. Elapsus, good evening, buddy. How's it going? Remember the good old days when the best way to get rid of shit gases was to put them into a room with a void tile? Oh god, I miss the voids. I do miss the voids. They were so handy when you got one. Holy shit. What are you boys doing? Yeah, the voids. Them's was the days. Apart from when you get one and it'd break. We had a couple break on us, didn't we, on stream? That sucked balls. That really sucked balls. Right, once that's done, we can get this sealed, then that's these 3 done. And that is a job well done. And I'll stop all this priority 9 malarkey. And we'll go back to getting things done properly. Yeah, let's dial all this down a bit, actually. So again, this is going to be for petroleum and oil. Petroleum in this one, oil in this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with refineries and stuff, but I do know I want to get this stuff collected. So, whilst I've still got this floor in here, I think what I'll do... Let's run this up here. Let's run this out here. Let's see. Where the fuck am I going to bring my liquids from? I know my oil's going to come from down here, obviously. But I don't really want to run loads of pipe into this room because I'm going to be running liquid pipes through here for fert synths. So... maybe we'll go out and around. Maybe I'll just do that. Not too worried about these right now. I'm just going to leave these like this. We can deal with them later. And this liquid pipe isn't going to be here, by the way. I'm not worried about that. This was just to get rid of some of this crap. I'm actually going to cancel these walls for a second. And let's see. Let's start digging through some of this. I want to drop this water down. So I built this little room before, if you remember, and I didn't do anything with it. So the plan is let's get this fixed. Okay. But then half my saves I was playing had at least a void. I don't know about that, mate. GG. Unless you were very, very lucky. I never had that many. Jesus. It was normally one in a blue moon. I think I did a test at one point, and it was I did 30 new worlds, 30 new asteroids, and I got 2 voids, I think, in the entire lot. Not anymore. He's turned into a Death Star. What do you mean? This isn't a Death Star. Bottom layer will always be oil, so the vent above that layer blocked above and the sides. Yeah, I didn't want to do that, Max. I know I could have done that. I wanted to do it on the surface, it looks better. Beautiful. It's a bit janky, but it'll do. So let's just slap some compactors in here. That'll be fine. Could actually go one lower here as well, couldn't I? Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's get all of our slime moved. This is going to be a little bit of a messy nightmare. But once it's done, it's done. In fact, what was that one I just clicked on? Slime and polluted dirt. Do I care about polluted dirt being in the base? I think I'm just going to leave the polluted dirt here. I only want slime. Actually, I don't want it to be a 9 either. Let's make all these A1. It's going to take them a while to move all this crap. Is that bleach though? Oh, that's polluted dirt. Cool. Right. Why the fuck didn't you cancel? I cancelled it, you prick. Ugh. Son of a bitch, honestly. Absolute son of a bitch. That's interesting. The compactor dropped its slime because I deleted the floor. I did not expect this. Floor there. Go. What's that? Oh, Chef Roxy. A raid of 15. Good evening, folks. How's it going? A chef raid. Oh my goodness. Look at him go. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. How's it going, folks? What have you been up to? Chef raid, chef raid, chef raid, raid. My goodness. What have you been playing tonight? You been playing some Oni? Oh my. Save me. Dommy, how's it going? Good evening. Okay. We're here for the saucepans. I see. What's going on? Why do you want my saucepans? How dare you? What will I make my sauce with? Let's just do that for now. Cool. Right. Let's have a look at what's going on. Gladman, good morning to yourself. How's it going? Played Oni, had a blast. How's it going? Very well, thanks. We're just sort of tinkering with a few different bits and bobs at the minute. We've sort of got about 10 different projects on the go, so yes, a lot of stuff happening. Currently my dupes are disinfecting like crazy bastards. Disable. But yeah, what about yourself? You've been enjoying the new update? You've been playing it a lot? How's it been going for you? Right. What I'm going to do is slap a pump in here. And start pumping in some chlorine. We'll slap it right there. We'll slap a vent at the top. I'm just going to cycle chlorine through here, I think. Really good. Managed to kill 4 jeeps today. Nice. Well, would you like a little base tour? Would you like me to explain what we're doing in our base here? We've not killed any dupes yet, but saying that, it's not off the cards, let's be honest. Would you recommend to kill down things in a map that don't have the slush guys or too many wheezers? You've only got 2 options really, Dommy. AETM, so a nullifier, or using liquid cooled with like an aqua tuna or something. Other than that, you don't really have many choices. You can use fixed temperature cooling with a water sieve or something as well, but I'd probably recommend an aqua tuna. Right, so let's have a look. What have we got going on in the base? We'll look at the rooms and stuff first of all. We've got all of our different bedrooms and stuff. We've got our barracks. We're still on basic beds at the minute, but I could probably upgrade our beds at some point. We've got a reasonable amount of plastic at the minute. We've got our recreation room. We've got our toilets and sinks and med tables and mess tables. And we started doing a bit of wrangling. We've got some normal critters down here. We made some smooth critters so we could get some refined metal, but we've sort of stopped doing them now. We've got our sort of holding pens for when we want to keep some extra critters so we don't make any extinct. We've got some shine bugs down here that we've just started doing. We've got Dracos all over the base for some random reason. We've got our normal Dracos up here. We've got our glossy Dracos up here. We've got a kitchen area down here where we kill all our extra mobs if there's any extra critters we don't want. We've got a mushroom farm. Still got some of our starting water left. For some reason we've got a smooth hatch down here. Don't know why. We've just got animals all over the place. I don't know how it keeps happening. We've got our power grid here, which we're not using fully yet. We pulled a few circuits off here, but we're not using many. We've got our oxygen set up. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. Our oxygen setup I'm actually quite pleased with. It's working pretty nicely. We've got some coal gen power down here, some hydrogen gen power, got some gas storages. We've started doing slicksters, but we're not quite done with those yet. We've got quite a long way to go with the slicksters. And yeah, I'm just sort of trying to tidy everything up at the minute. I'm currently in the process of moving all my slime, which has caused me a bit of a headache. So I need to put some gas into here. But yeah, other than that... Oh my goodness, gave them all saucepans. Oh, thank you for the bits, by the way. Thank you, much appreciated. I am joking. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Got buttons. Do you know what that means, chefs? What? Oh my goodness. All the bits. Thank you. I think it's easy to play with more or fewer dupes, like 12 or 20. Late game, you get a lot more done, obviously, if you've got a shed load of dupes, but in the early game, it just becomes a nightmare. It depends how much you like micromanagement. Like, you can end up getting very, very busy and bogged down in micromanagement if you're not careful. Like, I don't even like doing the manual jobs. Like, that gets to me. So, it's sort of up to you, I suppose. Depends what you like. Let's start getting everybody doing ranching and stuff as well. Go. There's a lot of micro now, like, if you want to do the critters and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do. Finally, we found someone who can play the game. Thanks, Roxy. Not sure if compliment, but thank you. Thank you for the follow. Genuinely, thanks for the raid, guys. Oh, thanks, guys. All these little bees. Much appreciated. Right, so what was I in the midst of doing? Oh, we're still moving all this slime. I'm kind of leaving to do this for a minute. It's going to make this room a bit of a nightmare. But I think we'll just have to deal with it, honestly. For now. I'm tempted to put my bleach stone in here as well. I might put my bleach stone in this compactor. I think we've currently got it stored in one of the liquid locks here. Cool. Oh my goodness, thank you. Notice me. Lovely chef, thank you. on the Schwarzenegger after strudel. Jesus. Thank you for the bits, guys. Much appreciated. And Bladman, thank you for the follow. Oh, we've run out of fertiliser, have we? Is that what you were saying before? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we can get more fertiliser. I don't know if we've got any... I doubt we've got any in the starting area. I think we might have just pissed it all away, in fairness. Oh, we are starting to get some more eggs, though, which is nice. Fertiliser-wise, we're going to get a load of it soon, so let's just crack on with this. Let's get you removed. And let's get all this dug out, and then I can drop this water down. I think that is the plan. So let's do this. Let's start tidying up some of this crap as well. Just got crap everywhere. Beautiful. Where's my Squeaky Puff gone? I've lost him. Oh, there he is. Oh, little Squeaky. And just play with 12, but it seems my dupes getting too busy and things are not getting done anymore. That sucks. Well, that's sort of what I was getting at. It depends how many jobs you've got for your dupes. You know, if you're running a colony that's got loads and loads of ranching and wrangling and stuff, then yeah, you're going to have a bit of a problem if you've only got 12 dupes. I will probably end up putting nearly everybody on wrangling at the end. A couple on farming and then everybody else on wrangling. Because otherwise we've got so much stuff needs doing, it just won't get done. So you sort of need to just factor in what style of base you're going for, really, I guess. How big it's all going to be. Right. My thinking is we're going to drop all this water down here. That is the plan. It's going to be big, it's going to be messy, I'm going to love it, that's all I can do. So that's going to be the drop point. Beautiful. Right, let's get rid of this stuff as well. I did kind of want to start getting all this natural gas before these things go dormant, but I think this one's probably on its last legs now anyway. 2 cycles this one goes dormant, so this slime moving is sort of taking precedent for now. I'm actually going to rip this one out, I think. I'll rip this top one out and put a deodorizer in there, and it might help us with some of the oxygen. Rather than me putting... I was going to plumb in and put in some gas pipes and put some chlorine in here, but I might just leave it as oxygen for now. Bob Sponge, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. And Mr. Meeseeks the First, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, guys. So... yeah, that should be fine. Should we wrangle some more of these critters? Should we get them all killed off? We've got 4 eggs in there. I think that's enough, honestly. Let's do a cheeky wrangle on all of these. Let's do a mass killing. I think it is time. Right, what's left in these now? Just polluted dirt. Let's get all them ripped out as well. Beautiful. Again, this is going to make an absolute nightmare when we drop all this down, because it is very germy. Very germy. Look at the base now for moving all this slime around. Look at all our poor little dupes. Immunity. It's going to be a big hit. Ooh. Yeah, it'll be fine. The oxygen will kill it off eventually. Just for now, it looks a bit bleak. I think whilst we're doing this, I'm going to put the disinfect level right up. I'll just stop and doing any disinfecting for now. Okay. So as soon as we can get through here, which I want it to be done now ideally, we'll drop this water down, we'll clear this space out, and I can finally square the base off on this side then, which I've been wanting to do for ages really. And we'll still have a place to store our slime. I'm hoping eventually it'll end up just being CO2 and oxygen in here. And that'll be good. Slime lung flashbacks. What's that, Mark? What do you mean? Has there been death by slime lung? Is that what you're telling me? Because we've all been there, let's face it. We've all been there. Right. Rowan. What have you yet to be done?